good evening, and good night. How's everyone doing today? I'm coming out with just Final Fantasy X. I'm feeling like playing some just calm game today. Is all just something I want to enjoy for a bit. I know I normally play either Ape Escape 3. I haven't restarted back into Dragon Quest 5 again yet to get back into where I was with the game. I have to get back to where I was and everything. Let's see if I can get this. We'll make sure you guys can hear some of the game. Sounds like it. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's go here. I'm just checking to make sure everything's still up and running fine. There we go. That's working. Facebook's working. And let's do the one thing I like to do for the Facebook one, which is send out an invite. Let's go here. Yeah, I like to do it this way because it's a little bit easier for me. This way I know I'm on. Let's do it this way instead of making forward commitments, because I can't predict the future. I don't know what's gonna happen later on. Let's see. Turn that down just a bit. I don't like the relay or back feed from these things. Where is it? It should be. Let's go here, here, this one. And there's that. Started. Live stream. Come say hi. I always say come say hi, mostly because it's people can pop in, pop out, and it's up to them. That's the decision people can make. I can't control that. So, just come say hi is all. Let me see. Alright. So this is an account that I've already been running for a while. It's my Final Fantasy X account. Character's name is Titus, and I haven't changed anything else besides just going through the game. So let's go.
Summons from Lord Seymour. Come with us.
We have nothing to discuss with Maester Seymour.
Yeah, so out of our way.
Lord Seymour's commands must be obeyed. You will come.
I warn you. The Maester doesn't need you alive.
Music's epic, like always. I'm gonna double check the sound on the quality and everything. Reduce that. I think that's good. Do I feel bad for the machine? Yeah, it's outclassed. Even by my summoner. Watch this. Boom! You will come with us. No.
This isn't the way in?
That way leads down into the valley.
Wow, you know your way around, yeah? Huh?
Go this way. The easiest one, I did some homework on it to get affection for, is Lulu. She's the easiest one. Because she starts off with the highest, like 46. This land where Lady Jokun trained is sacred to the Crusaders. Lady Jokun was a member of the Crusaders before becoming a summoner. Catch that. And that. Turn this thing to a multi-stream. This way, if anyone comments, I can see it. There we go. That's better. Obtained rusty sword. I remember. I don't remember well. That rusty sword ends up being Orin's ultimate weapon. Once trained in this land, we Crusaders also intend to train here to challenge Sin once again. Nito Burrito. Chair lock came undone. I don't like this chair that much, but it's a chair. Epage. For those who haven't played Final Fantasy X, the very first fiends you fight are the scale ones in Zanarkand in the very beginning of the game. But when you're first by yourself with Titus, you fight that thing, the crawly thing.
Faith is inside. As are the fiends.
Hey, this where...
Where? What?
The summoner I guarded on my first pilgrimage died here. Yuna, let's go. The faith awaits.
I'll be going in there, don't worry. I'm just gonna catch all the epage or epage. I don't know how they pronounce the epage. Peach. Eps. I'm just gonna catch the thing in the middle. You have to catch 10 of those for the Calmland arena. I have played this game many times. I mean many times. I played it on PlayStation 2, the fat one and the thin one. Then I played it on PS3, remastered. The one I haven't ever completed was 10-2. And that's because my brain couldn't keep up with the whole understanding of the new fight system compared to this one. Because as you can see on the right side of the screen, you have the lined up Kimahri, Yuna, or in the order they're going to go in. And it's turn by turn. Well, in 10-2, it's different. It's live or something like that. I can't remember what they call it. But basically, it means the characters fight constant. If you stop, the enemy can still attack. If you're waiting, the enemy can still attack, and unless you're attacking. The ups and downs to that is, if your character is fast enough, I should say, you can attack and attack and attack, and the enemy won't get a hit out, even though they're trying to, if your characters are faster. Which is absolutely amazing. It's just, when I first tried it, again, it came out on PlayStation 2, 10-2 did. My brain was still, oh, it's gonna be like this. No. You could switch it to something like this, but it just wasn't the same. So I never finished it. I'll probably get it for this. For those who do not know, I am playing on an emulator these games. I own these games personally, but I'm playing this on an emulator because I like the graphics on this compared to my TV. Like, so much cleaner, lines are a lot straighter. Granted, since this is the PlayStation 2 version, as you can see, it's more edged when it comes to a lot of things. It highlights a lot more pixels, and what that basically means is it makes everything a lot more noticeable. So what used to look smooth, neat, and nice before on a dumbed down monitor is now a little bit more blocky, because the monitor's actually enhancing with the graphics card and the processor. It's enhancing all the images, making sure every minute detail is actually standing out. I've caught all the epage here. Let's go down here. Now, for those who do not know, in here is an Aeon that is absolutely, in my opinion, my overpowered favorite. Now, some of you are wondering, why is this one so overpowered? Well, because this one has an attack. Does not matter what the boss is, what they do, how they do it, how much hit points, and whatever. It's his ultimate attack, and you can get it on any time almost. It's RNG when it comes to it, but what I like about it is it just wipes the floor with the enemies. Like, it just decimates them. Like, you could have 5 enemies. If he draws that attack, all 5 gone.
That's how it's done.
Now, for those who do play this game, you're probably like, hey, do your sphere grid, do your sphere grid. Guys, my sphere grid is complete. How can that be? You only got, for those of you that are quick to hit the buttons and everything, you only got so-and-so time. I know. This guy. Going for this one. You can get unlimited items from this, and this guy never dies. Oh, not that, that one. Like, ever, he never dies. You can't catch him, you can't kill him. Trust me, I've tried. You can see the damage my characters are doing right now. They're doing 99,999, which is in-game max. Oh.
What's a faith doing in a place like this?
Don't ask me.
They say it was stolen from a temple long ago.
With no faith, summoners cannot train. Without training, they cannot call the final Aeon. Without the final Aeon, they cannot defeat sin. That is why.
'Cause then the summoner won't die.
That must be what the thief was thinking.
I kind of agree with him.
Now, let me think. Let's see again. You can get wrong right off the bat. Top-down view. You can't kill that thing. You can't capture or anything. No. My sphere grid is complete. Finished. Done. Why? Well, I'm using... If you play this game... Ooh, Tonberry. If you've played this game once, all the way through, you know how daunting it is to try and complete the sphere grid. Absolutely daunting to complete. And the grind you have to jump into, the areas you gotta go to, and just sit there and farm and farm and farm and farm. And if you even complete, like get 99, like as you can see Yuna has, 99 AP points for the sphere grid. Jeez, I'm just running into all of these things. Neat. But yeah, you won't ever be able to what's it called, fully complete on, like, if you have 99, you won't be able to fully complete it in one run. Period. It's a huge grid. So, what I did... corals. So what I did with my game is I lowered the AP, basically for like the next level, made it easier to obtain those. So I wouldn't have to farm, because in the now this is the 10 before the remaster. Now in the remaster, they give you an ability called Mana, Power, Speed, and Ability Distilled. It's an ability you can use. In this one, they don't have that. They have an item you can use. Mana, Power, Speed, and Ability. And what that does is it increases the sphere drop for your sphere grid. I'll point it out to you in this fight for the newbies. Right there in the top left where it says items, power sphere, mana sphere, and stuff right there, it increases that number of how many of those you'll get. But it only does it like by one. I've sat there on an enemy throwing mana and power distills until they were empty, and I had at this point Riku's item, like the God Hand or something like that, I think it was called. And what it did was it gave me the ability called Gillionaire, easy to earn money. And so I just would go and buy the distills. I'd fight and go buy distills, fight, go buy distills. And I did it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And what I found was, it does not matter how many times you throw it in the one battle, or how many enemies you throw it onto. If once you use it, that enemy will drop it. Like you see these three enemies, I could throw a power, a mana, and a speed. And I could throw all four onto an enemy, just one, and I would only get the last one I threw. If I throw it onto each individual enemy, I will get those each individuals. But that's it. It would not stack. So you were left with the farm. You had to go out, fight and fight and fight and reclaim your mana sphere amount, power spheres, and then turn around and then level more and more and more. Now, for those that are like, this chair's sinking. No, it wasn't a chair. I was just slouched. So I don't like this chair. It leans back even a little bit. I don't want to lean back. I want to sit upright, and it's got a slouch in it and everything, and I don't like it. I'm gonna get a better chair. What we got here? Oh, this guy again. I'm just going for damage. I don't care. There we go. Yeah, I found a trick in the game that I learned while I was playing the remastered edition. Let's save. And that is, I said it before in one of my videos. Oh, hold on.
Pat, another Guado fiend? No, an unsent.
It is. It's you, is it not, Lady Gingham? Forgive me. I was too young. There is no human left in you now, is there? Very well then. Allow me to perform my last duty to you. My last as your guardian.
I love the music in this one. That's my guy right there. That's the guy I like. Yojimbo. God, he's so awesome. Now to those of you like, he's super weak, dude. I just maxed out his health in one hit.
Strange. I thought it would be sadder somehow. Maybe I've gotten used to farewells.
You're stronger now.
Waka, I hope you're right. Yuna, the faith is inside. Go do what you came to do.
Treasure. Flexible arm. I don't know what that one does. Hoo-hoo-hoo. That's what I'm talking about right there. This thing. Triple overdrive. Now normally if you're trying to go for the level grind, you want triple overdrive, overdrive to AP, triple AP, and those three alone will get you set any battle you do. I'm gonna go 1 MP cost. I can put anything else on there if I want. Later on you'll be able to buy these things. Gillionaire would be nice, but won't do anything. Triple AP. Like I said, max spear grid. Doubles the potency of recovery items. Use more MP to heighten spell power. This'll do it. Kai's Knuckle gains the ability of Magic Booster. Now, why Magic Booster with the 1 MP cost? Because say you have the ability Ultima. Ultima costs 90 MP. 90. That's a good chunk of MP. This is pretty too. Tongue holder. Switch header. Stuff like that. Let's equip. Is that a shield item that was useful? Where's Targe? MP Dreadnought. I've been looking for an item that had dual slots like that. We'll keep this item on for a while. Yeah. My game is modded. Like I said before, to make things easier, because those items you saw, those abilities, triple overdrive, overdrive to AP, triple AP, those are what you need to help you grind quicker if you want to finish fights and stuff. And then depending on your overdrive set, like how your character gains their overdrive, there's a farming thing you have to do. It mostly involves the arena in the Calm Lands, because there's a monster called the Don Tonberry, or Tonberry King, and is this a scene? Yeah, it's a scene. I like how cocky Yojimbo is.
I am the blade of vengeance. They dare only whisper my name. Yojimbo. Summoner, I ask you, what do you want of me? If you desire my strength, you must pay my price. Make your offer.
Dude's worth every freaking gil.
You alone realize my true value. You are a master worth serving. My sword shall guard you on your journey, Summoner.
Cause man, this guy. Jeez. Show you. See, you can't give him abilities, but you can adjust his attributes. Cause you can't control him. You can only pay him. He has no MP because he doesn't use magic. He uses his skill. I have infinite items as one of the cheats on here, and infinite gil. Because, like I said, I played this game 3 times over. I've done everything 3 times over except the sphere grid. That's the only thing I have never done entirely on my games. it'd be pointless to give this man any MP because he will never use it. It's like all of his attacks are just freaking amazing. From throwing, well, I just gotta use them for you guys at least once to show you what I'm talking about. Oh, and for those of you who are just coming in and wanting to know about Ginen, or who are new, the lady I just fought as an unsent, she is one of Lulu's, the girl in black, old summoners that she used to protect as a bodyguard, or as they call guardians. And what that means is once they got into this zone, she got Yojimbo, because an unsent can't claim an Aeon after having passed. Because Bellamine, I think is her name, Bellamine, she's the one you fight every now and then with Aeon against Aeons. She is a high summoner who lost, was unable to defeat the main boss in the game. And what happens is she can no longer claim any Aeons. So shortly after getting Yojimbo, our main guy right here, look at that guy. Those are his specials attack. The one at the very bottom, Zanmato, is the most powerful attack that guy has. I mean, it is astoundingly powerful. It's a one-hit finisher. Does not matter. You could spend, you have to buy it though, and it's always random. You can either end with Wakizashi, which is another sword attack, Kozuka, which is he just throws his 3 kunai, and Daigaro, which he has his dog on the side run and attack. It's all random. And this guy is worth all of that. And he's hard to get to use that main attack. Let me see. Let me swap out for Yuna and show you what I'm talking about. This guy's just awesome. Love the animations.
Please clear us a path.
So, it's like it says, you pay him your gil. You give him 1 gil. Wakizashi, his 3rd strongest attack. Pay him again. 1 gil. Oh. Yeah. Now, what I like about Yojimbo is it's never the same. His stuff is all random. You can either get Wakizashi, you can get numerous things. I just want to show you what I'm talking about. Anyways, after I get all the Aeons and everything, I'll probably set the thing to short summon or something like that. Because after a bit, it does get bit boring to just sit and wait like however long it takes to summon in your Aeon to do the fights. Let's see. Let's go with one again. What's he gonna use? Wakazashi. I must have a good luck in this page. If I go to something like 10, it can like bounce in between. Here's Kozuka, the kunai. For 10 gil. Now what's interesting is I'll show you what I mean. What's really interesting about him. We'll go to summon. There's 2 summons I'm missing. One's called the Magus Sisters, and the other one's called Anima. I'm just missing those 2. To get one of them, you have to have all the others. I believe that's the Magus Sisters. Or it could be Anima. There we go. Get that like that. I want to say it's Magus Sisters, though. Pay him 10. See? And it switched to the dog, and it's still the same amount. It's never constant. I could do max number, everything. Boom, max. Pay the man. You see his ability bar down there? Kozuka. Boom, look at that. Normally if you pay, normally the idea is you pay more, you get the best attack. Pay him again. Max amount. Zanmato. His ultimate attack, and it's a one-hit killer. It doesn't matter who the enemy is. But he cut the head off the jar. Guys, I just killed the jar. I didn't know you could kill those things. I've always been under the understanding that they cannot die. I need a few of these guys. That guy mostly. Now, what's nice about Grand Summon? You summon Yojimbo, and he has an overdrive ability, which is his ultimate attack. And what that does is, normally their ultimate is just that, their ultimate. But for Yojimbo, it's different. It doesn't work like, oh, you want my ultimate attack, Zanmato? Okay, I'll give you that because you have my gauge. No. It just increases your odds of landing Zanmato. You pay him 1 gil. Kozuka. Boom. That's it. And his overdrive bar gone. Pay him. Max. You're worth the gil. Wakazashi. You know, the one that we would normally get for 1 gil? Yeah. That's how Yojimbo works. It's all random. But when you get those absolute strong, powerful hits, as you can see, he could kill a magic pot. That thing. I'm not in the mood to deal with it though. Just go away. Because outside of items, if you're doing item farming, there's no real reason to fight those. You don't get AP, you don't get anything besides items. If you're lucky. I need these things. Trying to complete the arena quests again, because there's enemies in there I've never fought. This guy again. I'm mostly just fighting right now to get her overdrive back. Oh, I haven't fought one of these yet.
You couldn't reach the far plane.
Farewell. That's how it's done.
It didn't reach the fire plate, it reached the arena. I gotta capture Tonberries, I gotta capture ghosts. Can't catch Machina. Any of them. This is where I would normally find a Tonberry sometimes. Or a magic pot. We'll swap. Or better yet, do this, go here. Just get her out of there. His overdrive becomes her overdrive. Now that's actually a pretty cool skill because if you're depending on, like, say you're using Yojimbo and you're fighting a hard boss or monster, having that ability in Trust, super helpful. Because like I said before, Overdrive only increases his odds of getting Zanmato. Doesn't guarantee it, and increases the odds. Got a message. The channel I like to watch on YouTube just updated. It's a car mechanic channel. It's nice to watch. This thing again. Like I said, there's no point for going after items. Because you can't catch it. Ambushed. before, Doom used to be a terrifying encounter when you'd go against the ghost. Because, the ability, after 5 turns, whether it's yours or its, after 5 turns period, it wipes your character. Marlboro. Get on over down here.
That's how it's done.
Is it though? Smack the tentacle thing over the head with a giant sword? Is it? Is it done like that though? I thought it was set the thing on fire and we'll run the opposite way. Okay. We'll follow Orin's way. Man,
No time to waste. Let's go.
I got some farming to do. I got that thing. I didn't get its name. Tonberry ghosts. The Yowie lizard. I should get one more Yowie. The dragon, the dark element. Nidhogg. For those who are playing Final Fantasy XIV, you all know which Nidhogg you instantly thought of. You didn't think of that guy, you thought of the other guy. Excuse me. It's cold up here, so I get sleepy when it gets cold. Oh, and I gotta catch that thing. So I got like 6 monsters I have to catch. Been playing this for about 4 hours. Let's see. We'll get to the save sphere. Oh, and those things, I didn't even remember these were down here. Thorns. I hated these things too. Any rendition of them. If you couldn't kill them on the first hit, they do this thing like called Spore, and it just infects your characters with like silence, blind, or stuff like silence, blind, or poison. Well, I'm gonna call the game here today, guys. As you can see, it's been 4 hours, almost 4 hours I've been on this. I decided to start streaming while I was playing it, because I've been grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding. Tedious work. I've been playing before that today, before the very bottom save. I was probably playing at one that said 54. Long time. So, I'm gonna call it here, everyone. Have a good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever you are worldwide. Hope to see you in the next one. Come join the chat. Chat's always open. Free to talk, message, anything.